Hello, everyone. How are you? It's been quite some time, and it's a surprise. Surprise! This is a completely unplanned live. I just happened to have some time on my hands before I started with today's readings, and just felt like coming here and meeting you all and saying hi. So I haven't really announced this live anywhere, and I'll just waiting to see if somebody joins me here. Also, yeah. So it's been really long. I came live, and I did any of the live readings. Let's see. Okay. So how have you all been? If anybody is here, if anybody is watching me, if I'm live to anyone, just send a hi so that I know that the video quality is okay, because Facebook has been playing up a lot since morning. I tried going live on Facebook. In fact, I could have been live on Facebook about half an hour back, but there was some technical glitch that happened, and I kind of just couldn't go live on Facebook today. So I decided to come live here because I wanted to pull out a few cards. I think just five people with the Krishna conscience cards that I have here. And since it's Janmashtami, so I just wanted to pull out five cards, just five for five people. And I'll randomly choose them. It's not like who comes first or, like that. But yes, I've been wanting to meet you all and sort of just felt guided. So, how have you all been? A lot of people sent me questions. How come I wasn't coming live on Instagram or Facebook? And so, a lot has been happening. I've also sort of upgraded my skills a little bit, and I'm I'm teaching Reiki now. I've started teaching tarot after a very long gap, because with the healings and with the readings, I hardly have any time on my hand. Hi, Rima. So good to see you. How are you? So, like I said, I haven't really announced anywhere that I'm going to be coming here live. So, let me just see. Let me just, sort of drop in a tinkle and. Um, so, Rima, can you hear me? The audio quality is okay? All right. So, okay. So, Rima, since you're the first one here, and I feel that you should get a card today. So I'm using my Krishna conscience cards, and though I have a lot of cards which are based on um, uh, Gita and Krishna, and with all these Hindu deities and everything, but this is absolute favorite because Krishna is all about the consciousness within us, the Chetana within us, and that's what is that's what is actually connecting with Krishna. Like, so I have these Krishna conscious cards, and I sort of feel like I should pull out a card for you from the Krishna conscious cards. So let's see, is there a message for Rima? So you've been getting very lucky with the universal messages, Rima, haven't you? So for you, Rima, the card that's come out, it's a beautiful card. It says "Flow with the rhythm," and uh, hi, Priyanka. Good morning. So it says allow all the things to take their rightful positions on their own so that they can't together produce the same effect, So basically, the card is asking you, and Krishna conscience is asking you to not push anything, where it's not supposed to go. So just go with the flow, just take life as it comes, and do not judge anything, but just flow with the tide. Try not to fight anything at the moment. This is not the time to do that. Just kind of go with the flow and take life as it comes, take things as they come, and do not be very judgmental of what's happening around you, why it's happening that way. So I think that is the message from the Krishna conscience for you. So I can see some more people joining in. Okay, Priyanka. So I initially planned to just have random readings for five people because I actually wanted to come out and talk about salt today. But I can see that this is going to become a reading session very soon. So okay. So for Priyanka, this one is for you. Good morning, Miss Sai. So good to see you. Okay. So for you, Priyanka, there is the card says do not provoke negativity. And so when this card comes up, it's a clear message that, you could be attracting negativity, or you could be, you could be surrounded by negativity. But more than that, the way this card has come up and it says do not provoke negativity, kai bar, while in our quest or in our try to when we try to stay away from negativity, we do not realize that we're actually generating it. So also negativity is not just you being negative to people, but also attracting negative thoughts, or attracting or just keeping your mindset negative जब हम किसी चीज के ऊपर lack के ऊपर particularly बहुत ज्यादा focus करते हैं. So we generate negativity in our own lives when we live a fear based sort of life, or when we are uh, uh, let's say when we're on a lower high vibration plane, we sort of attract this negativity. And when you keep thinking, or when you focus about what you don't have, or what you focus about on what could be, then you're actually ignoring the blessings that you already have in your life. So Krishna conscience tells you that do not invite negativity by thinking negative thoughts, or saying negative things, or doing anything which may have a negative impact on yourself, not just on other people. So that is the message for you. That's what you need to remember. And if you have been uh, thinking negatively, I think you just need to do a cleanse, and try and take out some 5-10 minutes and sort of just connect to the higher self, and that should do you a lot of good. Then, good morning, Miss Egal. Okay, so I actually wanted to go live today initially because I wanted to talk about salt, but uh, I was getting a lot of queries about salt. But I think, now that the kind of answers that I see, I think this is going to be a reading session where I can draw no bigger spreads, but I can draw you one card and sort of just give you that guidance. Uh, just give you that guidance from the Krishna conscience. And since it's Janmashtami, it's only I think it's only right that we use the guidance from these cards. Thank you so much, Priyanka. I hope the message resonated. Yes, Rima, I know you wanted. You're getting very lucky with the universal signs these days. I realize that this photograph is Tera. So I kind of just realized it in the live. So what all have you been up to? I know Rima is learning tarot, and Mrs. Segal, could you give me his name, please, so that I can connect to him? In the meantime, Shikha, let's pull out a card for you. Thank you so much, Miss Imani. I in fact wanted to go live on Facebook, but there was some technical glitch. The Facebook was kind of playing up, and I had already taken out these cards. I don't use these cards for my client readings, but I had already taken out these cards, and I just sort of wanted to come out here since it's Janmashtami and do these readings. And yes, we had Krishna Kripa. In fact, all of you who've done Krishna Kripa Wala thing last year can do the same things this year also. Aryaman. Okay, Mrs. Cycle, this one's for Aryaman. So this one. Um, So this one is for Aryaman, the card that's come out is respect, and it says show respect for your teachers or whoever mentors you. So I don't think that he would be disrespectful towards his teachers or his mentors, but I think it has a lot to do with with the things that they say, and probably getting through their getting through getting to their concepts that they're telling you. And sometimes even a peer pressure could sort of put us on track and tell us not to listen to our elders. So I think this card is a reminder that right now going by the book is going to be very important for Aryaman. And at the same time, showing respect to his teachers or his mentors or anybody who's senior and he gives him sound advice, that should be considered at this point. So I think that is the message for him. Yes, yes, Priyanka, you can do that. Last year, we actually did a workshop on Janmashtami. It's been a bit busy this time, so I didn't do the workshop. But any one of you who did the workshop last time can go through the same messages, and those same puja vidhis and everything can be applied this year as well. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ms. Imani. And welcome, Mrs. Rupam. I knew you would be here, and I knew that, there would be a card for you. So, next one is for you. And Shikha, after that, I'll pull you a card. Okay. So, for Mrs. Rupam, let's see. So, I'm going to be drawing two for you, Mrs. Rupam. I just have a feeling that I should. So, okay. So your first card is a very beautiful one. This is one of my favorite. Thank you so much, Shilpi. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Rupam, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck. It says, "Let your inner beauty shine." You know, and it says inner beauty is commendable and brings love and satisfaction. True beauty lies in the soul. So sometimes when we're affected by our surroundings a bit too much, and we actually start giving our power to other people. And when we say we start giving our power to other people, it's like we start seeing ourselves the way the other people see us, and we kind of get perturbed, which breaks our connection with our real selves. So when I see this card, I always feel, recognize your inner beauty, and don't change the way you are just because other people around you are going through a chaos. They're all learning their own their own life lessons, and their own battle. They're all battling their own karma. So you can't really help everybody. So just see your inner beauty, and do not let other people's idea of you shake your idea of yourself. The second card that I received for you was leave for now. Okay. So sometimes it's better to earn a bad name and leave for a higher goal. That's the message from the Krishna conscience. So I feel that this is a time to move on. This is not a time to try and affect other people's mindset, or how they are doing things and why they are doing things, that sort of a thing. So Sunpreet, you'll have to send me that message again, because somehow in the comments it's just whizzing past, and I know that you're trying to ask me something about your new house. So I'll just get back to you with this one. So, Mrs. Rupam, when I received this card, leave for now, I know that you need to let go of, you need to let go of your worries about what's happening everywhere around you. You are not responsible for their karma, and you are not responsible for what they are going through. Every soul here is here to learn a certain life lesson, and unless that lesson is learned, whether in a good way or whether in a bad way, that we decide कि हम आराम से सीखते हैं या हम डांट खा के सीखते हैं, they will have to go through what they're going through. So you have to sort of just leave it. You have to let go, and even if it gets you a bad name, it's okay, because there's a higher purpose that you have to look at. So that is the message for you. I hope it resonates. I probably not what you wanted to hear. Okay, so Sunpreet says, "Hey Sugandha, as you know, we are shifting to a new house. Just that according to Vastu, it's completely wrong. But that house is something that I don't even feel like thinking of Vastu." Okay, so Sunpreet, there are two things that we can do here. First is, if you browse through my YouTube channel, there is a video on what to do when you're moving into a new house. सो उसमें मैंने बहुत सारे ऐसे छोटे छोटे रेमेडीज बताए हैं जो जिस जो आप कर सकते हो सो दैट थिंग्स जनरली फॉल इन प्लेस, घर की एनर्जी ठीक हो जाती है। अगर आपको लगता है, आई थिंक यू शिफ्टिंग, आप शिफ्ट हो जाओ, गो विद अ पॉजिटिव माइंड। अगर आपको लगता है कि नहीं ज़रूरत है क्लेंजिंग की, सो वी कैन डू अ वास्तु cleanse. You know, I'm a Lama Fera master, and Lama Fera has this unique way of getting doing Vastu correction without breaking anything. So we just kind of do a Vastu cleanse there and sort of balance the energy of the Vastu Purush in the house. So that is something that you can opt for, but that's only when you need it, not because you should do it. I think just go there with a very open mind, and कई बार घर की जो एनर्जी होती है वो उसके वास्तु से कहीं ज्यादा पावरफुल होती है, and if the energy is nice, I think you don't need to do much about it. So don't worry too much, but do go through that video and do try and apply those small tips that I've shared with you. Okay. um all right. I'm sure, Miss Segal, he's such a sensible child, and um, ये message भी probably एक hint होगा for something, because I know he's got good energy. Ah, Richa. God, you're being missed. All right. So here's a card for Richa. Yes, Sunpreet, I'll just draw you a card. And so my table has been a mess because I've been making remedies after remedies. We finally finished the remedies yesterday. I made them and I sent them. So, Richa, for you, make the right choice. That is the card for you. So probably in the time coming up, you could be dealing with a lot of choices. You could be dealing with choice between two people. You could be dealing with choice between two houses, two places, anything. तो कोई भी चॉइस हो सकती है जहां आप अपने आप को बहुत स्टक फील करोगे। ठीक है, आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि यार मैं इसको अगर बोलता हूँ कुछ तो ये बुरा मान जाएगा, नहीं तो वो बुरा मान जाएगा, दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थिंग। But just be humble and leave it to God to guide you to make the right choice, and just follow your instinct. You will make the right choice. And कोई भी अगर आपके पास सामने ऐसे अगर बहुत सारा choice आ जाता है, so don't get too perturbed by it, or don't let one decision in your life really disturb your peace of mind. वो मत होने देना बस, ठीक है? So that is the message for you. So I promised Shikha one card, and Shikha, this one is for you. I also need to get in touch because of the other issues that we spoke about. Um, how old is Yuvakshi, Mrs. Shilpi? Okay. So, Shikha, for you, so this is the card is called Pay Time, and it says you reap what you sow, and it comes back to you time and again. So I think this is that typical card which reminds you of kai baar when we are dealing with when we're dealing with certain situations in our lives, and there are some people who sort of just push us to to a corner, and then you really you snap and things like that. I mean, there are situations where all of us lose our peace of mind, but I think this card is a reminder that whatever we're doing, we're generating our karmas, and it's very important to keep our own karma clear, our own conscience clear, because at the end of the day, it's the only thing that sort of just goes with us and stays with us. And so this is the time when whatever's happening around you, whatever may be disturbing your peace of mind, you keep your peace of mind, you keep your karma clear, and whatever people have done, they will reap what they've sown. And that is something that we also need to remember, that हमें अपना कर्मा क्लियर रखना है। बाकी लोगों ने जो किया है उनको उसका फल कभी ना कभी मिलेगा। एंड वी आर नो वंस टू एक्सपेक्ट कि वो ऐसे मिलना चाहिए या वैसे मिलना चाहिए, दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ अ थिंग। So if there's something that disturbs you, just leave it to the higher energy and you be the bigger person. And अगर आपको कभी कोई गुस्सा आए तो immediately control your sort of your anger, leave it to God, and Uh, Try and keep your own karma clear. That's the message, I think. Okay, so yeah, I was waiting for just a second. I'm trying to go through the message. Hi Sabya, long time. How have you been? Okay, so thank you so much, Ms. Rupam. I'm always there for you. I'm always there for you. Um, Acha. So, Shika wants to know uh, when do you rest? I do rest between 2 a.m. and I think 6:30 a.m. because that's practically my sleep cycles. I know all the healthy people on the group are now going to tell me you're going to kill yourself like this, that, but I actually do my um readings at the night. Some of them I do during the day, but I do the readings at night because that is when the house is really quiet. And my work is such that I don't like to come to my table till uh, I'm absolutely in the right zone, because I may just do two readings in a day, but they better be good readings, as per my satisfaction, so that I do the healings during the day, because healings हम sundown के बाद नहीं कर सकते. I only send Reiki in terms of, in cases of emergency, if it's late night. But otherwise, all my Lama Fera I do during the mornings. I do the Shalvik mantras in the morning. So yeah. So I practically rest because I sleep by around 2 every night, and I rest from 2 to 6:30, if that makes sense. Okay. So Sabya, I'm seeing you after a very long time. So thank you so much. Who's logged in as Sai Baba Aarti. So, Mrs. Himani, have I pulled out a card for you, by the way? Nahi na? So, Sabya, this one's for you. And Sabya, the card for you is a beautiful one. I think each one of us would love to get this card from this deck because it's a Krishna conscience, and it says, help is on its way. So, you are probably in a situation where you have you're kind of surrounded with a lot of uncertainty and surrounded with a lot of chaos and all sorts of thing. So your card, the card that you've drawn, uh, is the help is on its way card, and uh, you will get answers to all your questions. Do not worry, you will receive help soon. So I think that's such a beautiful thing. So I anyone would love to get this card. Something is